Right now we're at Fort George. We're just doing a little tour around here. See a little bit of construction here. That's cool.
This is so cool, dude. Wow. So much information here too, right? Whoa. This is awesome, man. Cool. Oh, look at this. You guys haven't seen this. This is amazing, man.
What is she jumping on?
Yeah, this is what they made like an old school bedroom. It looks like a mother there is looking over like the baby, a little bit upset almost.
Wow.
This is like, I imagine this was someone stayed here, right? This would be a place where someone could live in here.
Wow, that's really cool.
Isn't this cool? Wow. Fort George, the tour of Fort George.
I have to get a picture of that.
Nice, man. Take your time, bro.
I guess here at Fort George, this is one of the spots that Sir Isaac Brock was buried before they moved him.
Hey, Ben, I'll shoot the cannon off.
Yeah, here's one of the cannons. That's really cool.
This is ever neat, eh?
Oh man.
What I'm gonna do is, it's for fun. We're not gonna get EVPs out here, but I'm gonna run my cell phone app anyways and see if we get some cool things on this thing.
Hey, there's a cannon, Andy. You hear that?
Yeah, they're gonna.
This is what we probably hear sometimes. The cannons
they
going
shoot the
off
cannons
here.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a warplane up there. I'm gonna slowly go up and get a look at that. It's like a little warplane.
Hey Ben,
Yeah.
come and check right now. You can see the way they dug up some of the trenches and stuff. So when they attacked, there was probably people in there, right? Look at it.
Oh my god.
That's the way
yeah.
they made the trenches all around here. This is built perfect for war though, trenches and everything, right?
Yeah.
This is what they did.
Oh, that's amazing.
Fort George, man. This is awesome. This is cool though. This is the mark where Sir Isaac Brock was buried from 1813 to 1824. He was buried there for 12 years. Yeah. This is the spot where Sir Isaac Brock was buried from 1812 to 1824. And then he was moved, what, 2 or 3 times?
Yes.
Right now he's buried, as far as everybody knows, is in Queenston Heights Park with a monument in it. He's buried there, right? That's where they say he's buried now.
There's some more monuments of Fort Henry.
That's pretty cool though.
Fort George, sorry. These are the old cannon on wheels here, it looks like.
Isn't that neat or what? That's awesome.
Oh,
See, Ben, they'd be on wheels, right? Theirs would be the cannon, and behind it they put the ammunition in. Right, Ben?
yeah.
The ammunition would be in here. They pull it by horses. Right? They pull it by horses.
It's pretty big size, yeah, it's good. Oh, big, look at the size of some of these cannons. Here's one of the areas where the soldiers slept, looks like. Little fireplace here that kept them warm.
This place was used as where the soldiers were taking guard of Fort George. What they did was they took 24-hour shifts, per guy to guard it, and then they come in here and sleep, and they're lined up to about probably 10 people laying here sleeping as the other ones relieve the other ones.
Here's the prison cell.
Isn't that
right
cool
here,
or
looks
what?
like. Open the door here, open this one. Very small. Little prison. There's one more door on this side. It looks like there's somebody in there, a prisoner. What the? Oh, hi. I see you beat me to this already.
I've been here for a while.
Any EVPs in here yet?
That would be a great idea. This is really neat, eh, guys? Oh my god. This is where they kept the prisoners. Nice bright room in there, you get a good view. That's pretty
Very
cool.
tiny little rooms.
This is awesome, man.
They punish the soldiers. I guess this is a little example here about a prisoner would have to deal with. Little bucket of water there.
There's a mouse on the floor.
Mouse, like, between his legs, and he just sit there and could be there for who knows how long. Months, maybe.
In this building, it's just, I think it was like the workshop where they built a lot of their stuff and probably tables and beds and whatever they needed, right? You can see there's a lot of the old stuff here. They probably made swords in there, right?
Like
The
a
old
blacksmith's,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, made swords in there. Yes, yeah, it looks like a tools room. It's like, oh, some of the old tools are like, looks like some of the original stuff's here. Man, holy cow. This is really neat though, eh?
Some of the old kids.
Old, like, you know, the old, like, picks they used to use, probably dig the ground
The
up.
wheels and probably repairing the
Yeah,
cannons.
sure, yeah. Old school wheelbarrows. This is neat and neat, man. That's where probably they forged some of their weapons, the swords and everything, right?
Yep.
This is one of the original buildings, probably made in the 1700s or something. As you can see, look at it. We're gonna get the voice recorder going here. So if anybody lets you communicate with us, speaking on my device in my hand here, we're going in. This is so cool. Oh my god, this is awesome. I wonder if this is where they actually, oh my god, you know what this is, dude? This is like the beer room. There's kegs and stuff in here. They probably kept their rum and beer and everything.
Oh my god, yeah.
That is cool, man.
Or is it? It's like is it gunpowder?
Gunpowder and it's the gun room.
Yeah.
Well, it says right here they got black powder used in military.
It's for their cannons.
Yeah,
The
the
gunpowder.
barrels of gunpowder. It wasn't.
Oh.
I thought that would be cool though. Imagine kegs of beer and everything. I kind of jumped the gun there, but yeah, it's the barrels of gunpowder. It must have been like the gun room, like you know where they store all the stuff, pretty much the explosive stuff and.
Is there any ghosts in here that'd like to talk to us or leave us a message?
Yeah, everyone wants to communicate with us. It's nice and quiet here, so it's a good spot right now to do it.
See, this would have been a good target for the enemies. This would have blown up and then.
Well, that's why it's made with solid limestone. It's not that easy just to blow it up, right?
No, and it's like it's in the down in a, like almost like a bottom of a.
Oh yeah.
They dug a hole.
Yeah, it's almost in a trench.
Yeah.
That's cool they did that. But hey, if any gunmen or any soldiers are here for the war like to communicate with us. My name's Andy. My brother's Ben who's holding the camera. Quietly. 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 Quite a few, actually not a lot of people walking around, but there's enough. So I get the cell phone app going. I've already got the digital voice recorder going. Is anybody here? We're very happy. Well, that's why it's made with solid limestone. It's not that easy just to blow it up, right?
No, and it's like down in like almost like a bottom of a.
Oh yeah. This is so cool. Like Ben and I thought about it for what, 3 years to come in here. We didn't realize it was so easy. You just pay $12 and you can walk in and kind of roam around on your own. We came in the off season because we figured it'd probably be way less people. I imagine the summer it's packed full of people, tourists, and like people, you know, from everywhere, all over the world, pretty much, probably checking this spot if they're interested in Canadian history. Did anybody ever who was here would like to communicate with us who was here at the time, or did they work in here and guard this area? Because being like the place where they put all the gunpowder, it would be a very, very important spot to keep an eye on. How was Sir Isaac Brock as a person? He was the pretty much the commander here, wasn't he? What do they call him, the Major General? Is that what he is?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. This is a really neat spot. So if any soldiers you'd like to speak out, that would be great. Oh, Ben, this is awesome. That's right on the button.
Yeah.
Think about it, guys.
Yeah.
The British and we'll say Iroquois people,
Yeah.
or like the First Nation Indians, whatever you want to say. There's a lot of things they call them. They were here. They paired up with the British to enforce this against the U.S. That's right on the button. Would an Indian person be here? Would an Indian person be here? Even in their language, just say something. It here is dead quiet. You can tell because it's a really thick stone here, so it knocks out the noise around.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Please leave an EVP, be really clear.
Yeah, speak into the device right here in my hand, or you can use your energy to speak into here. This is your time to speak out. Or any of the old guards are here. Even give us a knock would even be cool. Anything you can do. Man, it must be crazy times. Like, imagine like living and working here. Like, you never know. Every night you sleep with one eye open. You never know when the U.S. was going to invade this place. Isn't that crazy or what? Think of that. Like, you know, we go to bed and we stress about something at work, or you know, we're in debt or something, but we don't have to, you know, like wonder if we're even going to wake up the next morning. Right? Think of that. They get killed in their sleep. Like, we worry about some of the stuff that is nothing if you think about it.
Yeah, they laugh at the stuff we stress at.
Our car needs, you know, a new couple set of tires, you know what I mean? Like, we worry about that stuff. Like, it's nothing.
Oh, this is the kitchen area right here.
Yeah, right now, I'm cooking us some dinner for later on. I got the fire going. Look.
That's funny.
Look.
That is really neat.
This is cool, eh? Wow, this is really neat. I don't know if I'm supposed to be even behind here, but look at it.
So this is a room right here with all the beds for the soldiers.
Yeah, I want to get your worship over here. We're in the bed where, or the bed area where all the soldiers slept. There's going to be, what, probably 50, 60 soldiers probably slept in here.
They actually have names on some of them, huh?
They got names.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, where's my phone?
They put all their coats there, their bedding. This is cool. And they put all their guns over there and weapons. Their table where they eat their food. Fireplace or the heat of the building.
Oh, Ben, look at the guns over here, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
the old school gun rack. Tell me that's not cool, the old school gun rack.
I'll take a picture. That is amazing.
Wow, this is so cool.
Uh-huh. And his
If anyone
digital
wants to communicate
recorder.
with us, speak of the devices I have in my hand. We highly respect everybody here. There's an upstairs too, I bet.
I see that. Yeah.
There's another room. You got something on my cell phone app.
Sir. So has a bra?
Because could be any sirs in here, right? It's kind of cool.
I've never seen that. No.
There's some.
Used to make
This is really neat, though,
some,
right?
yeah.
You could have used these boats, you know, like it's an old boat. Oh, we got a first name here.
Daniel.
Daniel, are you with us right now? Oh, that's kind of cool. Step?
And then